Happy full Luna, everybody. Today, our Luna reaches its highest pinnacle, its highest culmination of energy at its crescendo point at 3:34 p.m. Pacific Standard Time in the zodiacal constellation of Gemini, which is Mercury ruled. So it's all about mental agility, mental endurance, hard working, and sometimes hard thinking, or a lot of times hard thinking. It's in the Luna mansion of Ardra, the nakshatra of Ardra, which is the alchemizer. This is also represented by the teardrop, representing really deeply felt feelings. This is the most feeling nakshatra of Gemini, because Gemini is such a mental sign. So we can be going through a lot of deep feelings today, which is really just finishing up this Luna cycle of a particular situation that has come to our attention and that has garnered perhaps a certain amount of anxiety, fear, pain, sadness, or anger. So what we're doing with this full Luna today is we're going to feel those feelings, and then we're going to examine the situation and our perspective on the situation, and then we're going to be able to change our perspectives through the positive aspects of Jupiter and Saturn on this moon, which means Jupiter and Saturn are infusing our minds with positive aspects to get through this storm of Ardra, to get us on the other side of the situation that we are faced with, and to really become powerful and not let it have power over us, but instead of us, said we will be taking the reins and we will be in a powerful position to really act in our lives. And it all comes through changing our thinking, changing the way we're looking at this. So we have wonderful Saturn and wonderful Jupiter, everyone's favorite, really infusing our mind with, structure from Saturn. How are we going to deal with this? What are we going to do? What are our building blocks? What do we know? What's the fundamental information here, without all the hoopla, without all the fear, all the anxiety? Yes, we know it's here, but Saturn doesn't care about that. Saturn cares about the brass tacks. What are the facts? And then we have Jupiter giving us brilliance of mind, luck, positivity, optimism, expansion. So new doorways, new ways of spearheading this mission, spearheading this situation. So really, really positive aspects. So we're so lucky to have these aspects on our mind today, as this is our last full Luna of our calendar year. And we can really finish this calendar year off in a strong, a mentally strong note with this full Luna. And we can really devise a powerful and very healthy plan for this particular situation, and just in adoption of certain mental habits. Yeah, really, really beautiful, powerful. Just really wishing everybody to get so much out of this full Luna. The holidays always bring up mental health issues just in general, and Mercury is retrograde right now, and it is conjunct Mars in Ophiuchus, the sign of the healer. So we really are healing our minds, and really it is all about perspective. And of course, not delusions and lying to ourselves, but seeing things outside of the lens of fear. So really going through, feeling the fear, but then seeing it outside of that, without that mucky lens over us, which just really impedes our vision, impedes our potential, impedes the possibilities. It's just such a damper. And we can't see things clearly when we're looking through the lens of fear. So we first have to heal it. We can't conceptualize it. So we first have to feel it, and then heal it, and then look again. So that's what we're doing here at this full Luna in Ardra Nakshatra, in the real sky. These are not traditional Vedic placements. These are actually astronomically correct placements, which consider the actual value of each zodiacal measurement and not a generic 30. So that puts us in Ardra Nakshatra in Gemini for this full luna, our last full luna of the calendar year, on this high point, this crescendo, wishing everybody very well directed thoughts, very intentionally directed thoughts, and positive thoughts, and sincere positive thoughts, not like a toxic positivity, but genuinely optimistic, um, and in touch with reality and in touch with the optimism of reality. Sending so much love, Ohana. Mwah.